Hello everybody, TrakRacer here. Welcome back to another episode of American Truck Simulator. We're in version 157. I'm going to try an HDR recording, see how that looks. The game looks amazing in here. I've done a lot of different settings. This truck's and profile setup using HDR, using No Snowy Moon. I'm using PNG and Reshade. Let's see how the video comes out. Okay, first thing we need to do is select the job. Something from the freight market. See, I'm in Coos Bay. Let's go to Kansas. Let's take some utility poles to Kansas. I need to sleep. I'm filled up with gas.
Let's do this.
Of course, it's dark.
I gotta get home in time for Maury.
May look good for HDR, and we got a storm going on here. Get out of this parking lot. I'll get out of here without wrecking. Looks like the exit right there. It's too bad it's dark time. This is a beautiful drive up here. The nighttime looks really interesting in HDR, I'll tell you.
Turn left.
Big difference. Graphics seem tremendous in here. I'm going to switch over to my big screen Beyond 2 after this. I wanted to get a video off. We'll try to optimize that for this version. Haven't been real successful in recording in VR yet, but I'm getting there. I still have my triple screens on.
Right.
You're watching my center screen. We'll go pick up these utility poles. I'm back to using my standard shifter knob. I don't have the Eaton Fuller knob on here. That didn't seem to work too well. I've ordered a better one. It'll be a while before it gets here though. That one was a less expensive one. It wouldn't stay. I couldn't get it to stay solid on my shifter. We'll get through it okay. Definitely missed that. Lights look tremendous at night, I think. HDR. See the lightning all around us. See if I can keep the... Oh, I gotta go back in here. I gotta see my gypsies.
Go straight on. That's right.
Only 20 mile an hour speed limit here. Oh, we're going up to 30. The colors are very vibrant now. They've done some wonderful graphic work between 156 and 157. It's been super solid. Frame rates are good.
Go straight on. That's right.
Speed limit keeps switching back and forth here, doesn't it? Looks like we're going into another 20 mile an hour zone. In
straight
hardcore
on.
mode, this
That's
is
right.
my, this isn't my extreme profile. It's another one I was testing this stuff out with. The other one's ready to get it back into the convoy pretty much. Once they come up with their updates. We're waiting on ATS expansion update. That's why I'm using this profile. The ATS expansion, like up with Shelby where we have our base, that is courtesy of the ATS expansion. It hasn't been updated yet for 157. So won't be able to get back in there until they do. You go in, your base is just gone. Your stuff's all in unknown. Which it was on this account too, but I switched it all over. I've got plenty of leeway in this account. This is my OG account. A lot more options than I do in the other one. This is a beautiful drive over here. It was in the daytime. I didn't record it. I wish I would have. But I did not. This is pretty cool right here now, I think. See, we're gonna go up to the next intersection and turn. Maybe I can do that a little bit in here so we can see a little more of the colors and everything. Slippery. Wow. Very bright lightning flashes. Game looks amazing.
Keep left, and then turn left. Turn left.
Hearing the sounds and looking at the sights of American Truck Simulator. Version 157. I don't know what they did. It still has the original graphics engine, I do believe.
Go straight on. That's right.
Oh, we just missed the train.
You have arrived to your destination. Your route
Cool.
guidance is now.
The tire switch kind of caught me by surprise there. Let's take the job. Freight market. Oh, Imperial Canvas, yeah.
Let's get going.
See if we can find this on here now. Look at the gyps. Give us an idea of where it is. Should be able to see it when we get by it. Look at the telephone poles. That could be it right there. I don't see the marker. Oh, there it is, back there in the hole. Rather get that big load there. We'll see if we can get this here in third person.
Okay, here we go.
Okay, we got it. We have a long trip. We'll have daylight, we'll have nighttime. But it's a shame we can't see coming out of here in daylight, because it is very scenic around here. You play this game, you get a chance to go to Coos Bay, Oregon. Definitely take the trip.
Go straight on. That's right.
Nice night to be in a truck.
Turn right.
If I could have double slept, got us back into the daytime. This is pretty cool. Rain, thunderstorm, and all that. Definitely showing off the HDR a bit. Coming up here, I left Texas, Laredo, which is one of my bases I have in this world, in this, or I should say in this profile. So I transferred everything out of Shelby down to there. This is the profile. I've got 4 or 5 people working for
on.
me.
That's right.
Come on. Hitting the wrong buttons here. I missed my shifter handle. But the other one I got tired. It kept falling off about half. Didn't fall off, but it'd get real sloppy. This wouldn't last long. And I'm back in doing some iRacing, so I put this shifter handle back on anyway. I need it for that if I want to use it in there. I have to run some iRacing this week. It's week 12, the last season of the year. Oh, it's starting to slow down with the rain. Two o'clock. It'll start getting lighter. Probably about, well, actually, it's been about 7 o'clock, 8 o'clock game time.
Go straight on. That's right.
Oh, our speed limit. It's really slow down through here. Don't want to be speeding. I'm tracking this with Truckee. I'm still in the hardcore profile
Go
to
straight
track
on.
for
That's
Truckee.
right.
One of the things that really deduct you if you speed. Very easy to do when you're in a 20-mile-an-hour zone. I enjoy playing this way. This has the GDC economy mod. It's been updated. I got everything updated to 157, all my trucks, all my programs. This is a different profile. I've completely set this up in my own profile instead of what I was using for the convoy. Got a lot of things turned on I couldn't turn on in the convoy that I enjoy. At the end, we can go over my mods, how I got it set up, my settings in game. Like I said, it's just really beautiful through here. Can't really see much of it though in the dark. Oops. To reset my fuel economy, one of the things I have to maintain a 5 miles per gallon limit to get the max. This is through a forest. There's mountains on one side, Pacific on the other side. Pacific will be on our right. You may get glimpses of it. We won't be maintaining a 55 mile an hour speed limit through most of this. A lot of tight turns. Don't need to flip my truck. These headlights look a lot better than they did in SDR. Brights. Here's the bright lights. actually work like they're supposed to in here. You don't get any hurry going through here. As I said, I was coming up from Texas to come up here. I hit Southern California in the bottom of the state, down just a little bit north of San Diego, I believe. And that's a long state when you gotta stay at 55 mile an hour the whole time. Took forever to get through California. Hopefully we'll cut away from there going to Kansas. Head out through the Midwest where I can get some speed built up a little bit. Try to watch the speed warnings. I can usually go a little bit more than that. This load, I'm not sure. Don't think it's super heavy load. Well, 42,000 pounds is bigger than what I brought here. We got 77 hours to get there. We'll make that okay, I believe. Looking forward to, I haven't put my big screen Beyond 2E on yet. I'm looking forward to that. It works pretty good in here. In 156 it wasn't the best.
That's right.
So I hope it's way improved to 157. I have hopes. I mean, it worked in 156, but it wasn't a solid frame rate. But it wasn't horrible. Imagine these nighttime scenes on that OLED screen is going to be tremendous.
Go straight on. That's right.
Wanted to show you some of the views there. Man, nighttime's tremendous. Everything looks so much different. The bay that goes out to the Pacific Ocean. Looks like it's on our left right now. Trying some of these different views I got here. Pretty nice going through Las Vegas, places like that at night. I'm sure I'll definitely run into that scenario at some point. Yeah, they've improved the anti-aliasing in here and the graphics enough that no longer needs Snowy Moon. You can still use it, but Snowy Moon's not compatible with HDR, or so it says in their release notes. I don't think there's any reason to use it right now. I think the picture looks pretty sharp. Everything just looks like it should. Colors seem a lot more vibrant. Combination of the PNG and the reshade, I'm sure.
Go straight on. That's right.
Hope this recording comes out okay. Grok told me how to set it up.
And then turn right.
You know what Grok is? That's an AI from X.
Turn right.
Elon Musk. Just taking my time enjoying the ride. Saw ATS may have a big problem they have to deal with going east of the Mississippi. I saw a video last week. I forget the gentleman. Maybe I'll put a link to it in the bottom. He explained it that it's a known problem with ATS. They started out here in the west. They basically use a 1/20th scale for the roading. That don't work in east. East is a lot more compact. That's not going to work. So their scale's going to be all off once they get east of the Mississippi. Tomorrow we come out with Louisiana, which is east of the Mississippi. Well, it sits right on the Mississippi pretty much. Not sure whether it's east. The city, I'm not sure whether it's east or west. The whole state may be divided, I'm not sure. But we'll find out tomorrow. We're going to do some cruising down there, probably in VR. I like my triples, but there's no replacement for VR. Big Screen Beyond 2E. That's, you may have seen some of my other videos. Ordered it in April, got it in the end of September. My first unit, it had way too much glare in it. I mean, once I realized what glare was and when I was looking at it, I thought maybe it was dirty lenses or all kinds of other problems. It was mostly glare. So I got hold of support. They worked with me a long time to get it corrected. I sent it back in, they tested it, meets their guidelines. They offered to send me a new unit, so I took it, and it's a much better unit. So don't give up on them if you really want one. If you have one that don't work, get a hold of support. They'll take care of you. I haven't quite closed the ticket out yet. They're sending me, when I sent it in, they had me send in everything other than my custom-made face mask and my prescription lenses. Those, right from the get-go, they let you know that if you return it, those aren't returnable items since they're made specially for the person that they're selling it to.
Go straight on. That's right.
And I'm in my box, all my paperwork, all my supplies, my straps, everything else went back to them. Well, once they tested it, they gave me the option. I can either get a refund or I could try a new unit. I said, well, I want to try a new unit because I really want it. So I waited 6 months to get it. So I got a new unit in it. It was just the unit and a small box. They sent me my head strap, or I have the audio strap. They sent that, cables. That's pretty much it. No, there's connectors that are special made that mount your wire to the audio strap. There's none of that in there. There was a tool to adjust the IPD. I tried it and the headset's acceptable to me. All of them have some glare. That was much less glare than I had in the other one. It was night and day difference.
Go straight on.
It doesn't bother me. The other one, I couldn't wear it. Like in a night scene like this, I'd put it on. There'd be glare right in my main vision. There'd be glare at the bottom, glare in other places. It was just, I'd say 50% of the lens had glare in it. And some of it was pretty high intensity glare. As far as, it just looks like smudges that'll move around as you move your head. And I couldn't accept. I would have had to return it if they didn't give me anything better than that. But fortunately, they sent me a new headset. It works great. So in the process of, I said, I need all my other stuff that I bought. I didn't have my soft head strap, the top strap that goes with that, all those connectors. The cable they sent me was defective. The 6mm cable. I ordered another one and I got it in, but they're going to replace that for me. So they're sending me a whole new package minus the headset with all the other peripherals in it. It's going to have a new cable in it. So I ordered.
Go straight on. That's right.
It's an HD. It's a. The cable, is strapped from the computer over to your headset. That's one item you can possibly damage. So I wanted a backup anyway. I didn't want to have to wait to get one in if I had a problem. It is a fiber optic cable. And that one had like when I play this game, I'd have pops and cracks in my headset. So we troubleshooted it, and the guy worked with me. We determined it probably was the cable. And when I got my new one, and it already had it ordered. I finally got it in last week. I hooked it up and everything was fine, so he's going to send me another cable to replace the one that was damaged. And I'll have my complete set, and then I'll close the ticket out. We must have... They worked with me for quite a while. It's a big long string of messages. But they've been excellent through the whole thing. Did everything they could to make it, to satisfy what I needed. And they've accomplished that. Once I get my box with all my other... I said, you know, I had all this stuff that's gone now. You made me send it all back. And they didn't... I figured they'd send me a new unit, it'd be a complete package, but it wasn't. So... But they're going to make that right. He said he had to talk to them, get approval, because very rarely do people, when they send it in, they say, yeah, your headset was in spec. Do they want to try a new one? They just want their money back. I understand that. But I know there are variances in manufacturing and tolerances in those lenses. And everybody I saw just loved the thing. So I've mostly used it for simming, iRacing, and here. American Truck Sim are the two main places I use it. I tried some standalone games. They're really pretty good. It's just a great headset. I can wear the thing all day pretty much. Very comfortable. It's got the mini OLED screens. Liked it so much I've actually ordered, also have on order right now, a Pimax Super OLED. And I've just heard that one of the guys I watched that has been reviewing one of their pre-production samples said next week he's supposed to get his production sample, and I should scale up manufacturing. We should start getting those out pretty soon. Hopefully I won't be waiting several months. I got it in the queue pretty early because I wanted to get it. It's supposed to be just top of the line as far as VR goes. And they've got a new style pancake lens. It's supposed to really reduce glare to almost nothing. And we'll see. I have both places, big screen plus Pimax, offer 14-day return, no questions asked. So I'll test it out. If it's not all that, I'll send it back. I may end up with two headsets. I kind of like the fact that it has interchangeable. They're coming out with a smaller one, Dream Air, which probably won't start shipping until sometime next year. I don't want to wait for that, for one. Two, I'm happy with my big screen Beyond 2E. That may be actually a better unit, but I don't need two small form factors. I like the idea of the interchangeable video components in the Pimax Super. You can get the regular modules. I would like to try some of those out. I've gamed with OLED for a long time. I don't have it on this system, my triples. I didn't want to spend that kind of money to get triple OLEDs, 32-inch. They're coming down in price now. When I'm spending on these headsets, I could have got them, no problem, but I have a 42-inch OLED on my gaming system behind me. It's an LG C3. Great. It's 120 hertz, which when you're running 4K, it's hard to get over 120 hertz. So I may end up with two headsets. Those are cutouts back there, silhouettes. I don't know if you saw them on the right. Black horses, cowboys. I have to say, what I've seen of, I've never been out west. I've been past Mississippi. I've been to Oklahoma. Been down Texas. That's about the extent of it. But Oregon is one beautiful state. Now that I'm retired, I'd like to go do a tour of the country. I don't know that I'll be able to do that. if there's things you want to do, don't wait till you're old. Because maybe circumstances happen that you can't do it. I'm just saying, if it's something you really have your heart set on, don't count on everything lining up so you can do the things you plan to do. Do them when you can. I understand how life gets in the way of things. You gotta work, you gotta support your kids. If you have any, you gotta, you got obligations. My wife and I both had careers, both in computers, basically. But we'll see. Maybe we'll get out and do some traveling. Daylight is going to start seeing some of the other attributes of this new graphics. I haven't tried it without the PNG and reshade, so I don't know how that is, but it's excellent with it. I can say that. I have JBX. I'm not going to install it. I may try it out later. Buy more. As soon as this runs over, I'm going to convert this over to VR. I have to put a different version of reshade in. I got that all set up to do that now. They make a reshade for OpenXR. The other mods will be okay. Right. There's some settings I want to change. I'll keep all these settings so that I can switch back to this without any hassle. I'll just save the config file and
that's right.
the binary file. I'm saving that. Different units because the reshade is why I'm saving that. And I still got the one with Snowy Moon and such in it. I don't think I'll be going back to that. I'm going to turn left on up here a little ways. I'm going to have to work my way over. We don't need fuel. Five hours before I have to sleep again. We have 27.5 hours left on the trip. In-game time. It's going to be a little while. Oh, this looks like a turn-only lane? No, you can turn lane. Okay. I want some time to get over. Go on, truck. Let me get in behind you. Interesting sunset in front of us. We'll be going east, so we'll be seeing some of the sun. I do have the guide rays, or the light shafts turned off in the settings. That was just too intense.
Keep left, and then turn left.
Kind of just wash things out. I prefer the view of... What I love about this game is just...
Turn left.
Seeing things, view... It's just getting better and better with the graphics. This is the best version of American Truck Simulator they've put out. Probably because they're getting ready to go into consoles. They need to improve their graphics to be ready for consoles.
That's right.
That's just a guess, though. But it definitely looks pretty nice. The road looks great. Shadowing looks great. Let's roll down the windows, get some of this fresh air. Listen to the engine sounds for a while going through town here. Textures look really tremendous. You see the grass on the hill over there, road textures. The distance looks really good. No jaggies. That's one of the reasons you use snowy moons, to get rid of all the jaggies and things. Well, there are none. I'm using TAA and SMT, I think it is. Adaptive clarity. I got it set on 1.7. Using 300% scaling. I could use 4, but the gentleman recommended, he set up his for the Primax Super OLED. I'm kind of following those guidelines. So this has a lot less resolution. So if he can run that, I should be able to run his settings pretty easily.
Go straight on. That's right.
The good lock frame rate. He said he's getting close to 80 frames per second most of the time. It really drops when you get into the town. I was up over 100 frames per second, but I get into some of these cities that you go through, I've had it drop below 60. So our systems are pretty similar. I got a 5090 X3D CPU, 64 gigs of RAM. I think he's got 32 gigs, I'm not sure, but that doesn't really matter. So I'm gonna follow all his settings and see how it looks. I'm pretty new to VR, he's pretty experienced. So I think it's Next Level Gaming is the name of the channel. But I'll check that out. I'll put a link in the bottom of this video. If I make this video, we'll see when I check it out. I recorded in HDR before, but I don't do it very often. Hell, wanted to get around me, didn't they? I don't blame them. I do the same thing. I love that jig. This is a Detroit diesel. Doing 600 horsepower version. Pretty nice engine. There's the sun behind the clouds. But to have the light shafts on, we'd be getting blasted out right now. It looks cool, but I prefer not having it on most of the time. We'll see how it looks in VR. I'll probably have it on in there to start. It's just tailored settings of what you want. I'm using mostly high settings. I've got a pretty beefy system, but you can change some of those settings and still run it on most modern graphic cards. You don't have to have a 5090 to run this game. Mine's got a 5070 Ti. It runs pretty good on his system. Sun doesn't seem to be lighting things up too well yet. Sky and all the colors look pretty cool, but I want to see some bright sunshine. See about the distance, they're not jaggy. Pretty stable, they're not popping in and out constantly. That one right there just started filling up, as you can see in front of us. You're going to have that in video games. That's a good distance away from here. The noise you're hearing, I'm hitting a little vibration in the center there. I can feel it in my chassis. Let's see if I can bring up my frame rate. Look at the keyboard here. Okay. So we're doing pretty good right now. 100 FPS. 1% lows look pretty good. It's using 85%. When the frame rate drops real low, it doesn't use any of my GPU at all hardly. I don't understand that. I think that's just inefficiencies of this old engine. See, it varies quite a bit depending on where you're at, what you're doing. Frame timing's pretty consistent. This is much better performance than I got out of the other 156. I'd occasionally get just a screen tear or something in 156. I don't have a screen tear. I'm running NVIDIA G-Sync, so I shouldn't be seeing frame screen, but it could pop up every now and then, just a little glitch on the screen. Ooh, slow down. Try not to get caught in these speed zones. Take points away from my churny. That's part of the game I'm playing.
That's right.
I'm tracking it in hardcore. You can get on and see your standings with everybody else in the community. It's made the game a lot more fun than just driving around looking at things. Taking loads. I mean, that gets kind of old. Now I'm kind of competing against other people online, seeing how I can do compared to other people. But it's pretty fun. And you'll see the frame rate drop coming in town here. It's already down in the 60s. You'll see it drop below 60. Pretty sure. It still look pretty smooth on the video. Ideally, you want to try to keep it above 60. I usually run at lock 60. I have it open right now so I can see what my actual frame rates are.
And then turn left.
See, we got a drop right there.
Turn left.
Down in the 50s. See, it's still smooth video. There's the 40s even. This kind of game, you don't need super high. It's not like a first-person shooter. You just want your video to remain nice, good looking. It's doing that. That's because of NVIDIA, most likely, probably. Still nice and smooth, even though the video frame rates dropped tremendously. I mean, there's no reason I should be getting those kind of frame rates.
Go
You're
straight
not going to
on.
get much beefier PC. I do have I am building another computer. I'm going to replace the one behind me. But I'm going to replace the one I got on here. I'm going to use the 5090, and I bought a 9800 X3D I'm going to put on there, and that's the main difference. The rest of it will be pretty much similar. I'll use the other components off, but the one behind me is an older system. Got a Gen 4 AMD processor instead of Gen 5. Runs DD4 memory instead of DD5 memory. So it'll be a nice upgrade. I've got a RTX 5080 on there. And we got a way station. We'll see how much our load is here. £78,700 basically. This Detroit diesel pulls it no problem. Truck coming, I gotta yield to. It's not an easy place to get out of there. A little pause there because I don't have my shift handle. You can do it on the shift handle. Switching ranges. Doing all that stuff. See, now we're out of the town, the frame rate's coming back up. I don't know what my processor was running back there, but here it's only 68%. Probably down in the 50s back there in town. They just don't use the processor when you're in town. I'm sure it keeps the frame rate up if it did.
Go straight on.
I have no idea why. Well, we got this little road work here. Oh, we're going to have to find a sleep place. Since we're stopped here, let me go look. Oh, there's one right here. I'm not going to be getting fuel, but
Now you drive safe, okay?
hopefully I can get some sleep there. That's going to put us in nighttime again, which I don't look forward to. I can go up further. Let me take a look here. We don't need that one. Let me reset. I got a couple hours before I have to stop. Let's see what this will take us to. That will give us... Yeah, it'll put me a little late, but let's do that one. Keep the daylight going longer. Slip the clutch here to hold the hill. These cars are stupid, man. They'll just stop. Well, the truck even did that. You got the green light. You don't have to stop there on red. You stop there on red, not stop there to stop there. Now, what are you doing, guy? You need to go back to truck driving school. Never been a truck driver, but I was a police officer for 10 years. I know traffic laws. Let's get the windows up. Engine's pretty loud. Oh, we have 65 mile an hour now speed limit, huh? It won't last long. See, you always got places like this. Oh, you can go 65. Let's slow down. And we're going to buy this one. Hopefully that's not a mistake. Looks like it might have been. We're definitely going to be laid into the other one. But I didn't want to go back to daytime, nighttime already. If we get a little tired, so be it. Get a ticket, so be it. Get us up to 65. I think when I'm gonna go get me some coffee during this break, we're gonna hit it up here. And we gotta slow down to 35 again already. So they give me some warning. Look at the scenery, it's just beautiful. Colors are tremendous, way better than they were. I'm not gonna get to 60 even, let alone 65. Realize the speed limit's 60 now. You get a workout doing this. I'm gonna go ahead and turn the display off on the screen if I can. I'm getting tired. That's not good. There. Accomplished that without wrecking. That's always a good thing. We've committed. I don't think there's any other stops along our way. Look at the, everything just looks different. It's so much nicer now.
Keep right.
like to go over my... It's hard to stay on your sleep pattern. One nice thing about being in a convoy, and I have just set up a convoy just for myself to play in. You just get a coffee instead of advancing the time 10 hours. You go to sleep. But in here, when you want to try to set it so that you're mostly in the daytime, it's kind of difficult.
Get ready to turn left. Turn left.
Oh, sleep. That's not good. How long is he going to stay behind me? One citation. Nothing I can do about it. I knew that was going to happen. I have gotten by before without that happening. He's just staying right behind me too. Hopefully I turn here and he don't stay with me, because he'll give me another ticket here eventually. Probably before I get away from him. Well, I don't see him.
Keep right, and then turn right. Turn right.
There you are, Mr. Oregon police officer. I'm gonna get another ticket sitting here. Of course, these guys aren't turning right on red, so I gotta sit here with Mr. Policeman. Trying to get to a sleep spot. You need more sleep spots, buddy. What the hell? You'd think with a cab like this, you could just pull over in a parking lot and sleep, but don't let you do that. It has to be a assigned sleep spot in the game. Which can be hard to manage. If it would have been on convoy, I would have just stopped at that one back there. The time wouldn't have changed. We'd still been in the daylight. Took full advantage of the day here. Go on, buddy. Ignore me here. Hopefully this is where my sleep spot is, up this way. Yeah, it's right up around the corner up there.
Keep left.
I'm sure I'll get
then turn
another...
left.
I'm sure I'll get another ticket before then, though.
Turn left.
I suspected I'd probably end up with 2 citations. So far I've gotten 1. I'm not confident we're going to get there without another one. Discovered that we can hire some more drivers from there. Give us a wider pool. I wish they'd fix that. They didn't fix that this time. Oh, I'm going to black out here, I think. Sleep spot's right up here. We'll get there before we see another police officer. They're just doing their job. I'm trying to do mine. And look, the colors just look realistic. Shadowing looks nice. They've done a heck of a job without getting a new graphics engine.
Now keep left there.
I'm not sure where I turn in here. Looks like right here on the street. Yeah, there's the pumps back behind. I'll go ahead and get some fuel. And then we'll go have a nice little sleep. Man, the gas is diesel's expensive around here. $5.76. I was paying $2.30, $2.40. My discount card isn't working right now. I got a 20% discount, but still, that would have been very expensive. I haven't updated it yet, and I'm going to check, see if I got it updated today. It wasn't updated yesterday. Oh, they always give you the longest trailers they can find for this little bitty load. I get it straightened up a little bit, back in that spot. Everybody's coming from the sides. Oh, let's get it in this spot right here. Can't stop the engine yet, buddy. I'm not even in my parking spot. Okay, I'll be back in a minute. I'm gonna go get me some more coffee while I'm doing this. Hit that so I don't get arrested. And I'll be right back. One eternity later. And I'm back. Let's head out of here. I'm looking for the easiest way to get out of here. No exit there. Oh, that's nice. I guess blocked in here, don't they? Isn't that nice? They just put an exit. There's an exit. That'll work. Let me reset the map. It won't try to double me back. It'll do that to you.
Time to get the job done.
I've had you drive out 20 miles and it has you loop back and you're back where you were at before you know it. Because you missed one
Turn
little
left.
checkpoint it wanted you to hit. It's always good to clear it out like
and then
that.
turn right.
Go in the map, set a point if it
Turn
doesn't say
right.
reset, and then it'll let you reset it. We're all rested up. We got us some coffee. Get out here on the highway and hopefully do some cruising. Hope it don't force us to go all the way through Texas again. There's no reason for that since we're going to Kansas. Or Texas, all the way through California. Oh, good, we're going to Idaho. That works. And we're back at nighttime. What time is it? 2:48. We won't be in dark too long, I don't think. Ah, nice hot coffee. Slow down here. I imagine we won't be going through Idaho. We won't be getting off these cities. I wouldn't imagine. We get past Boise up here. We may slow down some more. Let me
Now keep left there.
coffee down so I can watch what's going on here. Sometimes you get into the city and it slows you down to 55. So far, it's been a pretty pleasant trip.
Now keep left there.
Need to get the sunshine back out and hopefully get some nice sunshine this time. Not that hazy, gloomy sunshine. These long trips I usually put some music on. I don't want to embarrass myself, start singing. Get my VR on. I'm going to do quite a few more runs today, hopefully. Really enjoy it. Yesterday I spent all day just updating these apps and things. I've gained very little. I did one run from Texas up to here later in the evening. Took a while to get everything updated. Now I've got to check on the update. I see if my fuel cards got updated yet. I doubt it. We'll see. I haven't checked, and I'll check them every day till they get updated. I got a couple. I got that ATS expansion, which is very important. So I like the ATS expansion. That's worth... Right now, the graphics modifications are more worth playing than the ATS expansion for me. Louisiana's coming out tomorrow. So I'll be heading down that way. No, is it tomorrow? There's some games coming out tomorrow. Yeah, Thursday. Pretty sure it's coming out Thursday. This is Wednesday. I'm not going to get 5 miles per gallon on this trip. I did the last one. That's because most of it was in California. Or at least half of it was in California. Pretty good guess. Fuel economy going 55. Man, that was a long trip because of that. There's all kinds of rest areas when you don't need them. I have about 4 videos in a can I haven't put out. Just been busy working on my computers and stuff. My sim rig, I had it apart again. Had to replace the seat. While I was doing that, I went ahead and moved my base shakers to underneath the frame instead of sticking out on the sides where they kept jabbing my legs. And also, that was just a possible thing to catch my VR cord on. So I got rid of I didn't get rid of them, I put them underneath the seat. On the inside of the frame rails instead of the outside. Still perform the same function. They vibrate when they need to. Adds to the immersion. I can feel a little thump whenever I shift gears. I can feel anti-lock brakes kick on. Look in front of me, keeping up a nice pace. Mind following him. Anxious to get my hardcore extreme profile back out on the road though. I just don't want to risk messing up my... I only got 2 bases on there and they're both ATS expansion bases. So if I do feel the need to play, it's going to be under 166 version, so 167, I don't think that's going to happen. So once ATS expansion comes out, I'll open it up. I can do it without the group discount card for gas. Has a GDC mod as well.
Keep right, and then exit right. Exit right.
It didn't say stop, it said exit. Man, these guys are crazy. They purposely built in system to be aggravating. Gary's gonna make sure I have to slow down if I can't get over. He's slowing down to get in there, that's legit. I don't need to stop, I got a green light. See on my dash there? That'll go out as soon as we go past the sensor. Guess not. Yeah, there it went out. We're back on the road. Switched highways. We're heading east now, I believe. This is a lot longer video than normal. I'm gonna go ahead and do the whole run. Watch what you like to watch. Utah. $80 mile an hour. We can get into that. Make some time here. So much for my fuel economy, though. Need a little lower gear ratio to run 80 mile an hour efficiently, but it's running. I noticed the signs are all a lot easier for me to read. The print's a lot sharper on them. I got old eyes. wear bifocals. That kind of messes with me sometimes. You don't need those for video games. The nice thing about the big screen beyond the eye inserts in there are just far vision. It's a little loud. I'll turn it down in post-production. When I'm playing with somebody else, I usually have it turned down to like 20% in game. I like to enjoy listening to it too. Gotta be careful, because we'll be up on our top end if I miss a slowdown. Coming up on Ogden.
Now keep left there.
Most of these newer truck stops, they have sleep areas. A lot of the older ones don't.
Keep right, and then exit right.
This time, put the coffee down.
Exit right.
Appears to be another interstate. I didn't see the designation. Yep. Interstate 84 East. Definitely make some time up here compared to running through California at 55, going through a bunch of little towns. Sun's starting to come up. Looks like it's going to be a prettier day this time. Looks like just broken clouds instead of coming out of that storm we did the last time. Let's see here. We're going to go left here.
Now keep left there. Back up to 80 mile an hour. We can do that. Another bypass.
got up to 80, but we're dropping back 75.
Now keep left there.
Okay. Yeah, it's about 8:30. You can tell it's getting later in the year. Sun's not coming up too quick. Of course, I live on the East Coast. Not the East Coast. I live Midwest, basically, but Eastern time zone. The western edge of it. So I'm sure things are a little different as far as when the sun comes up and down. It's usually light here by 8 o'clock in the winter. 7:30, 8 o'clock. It's a little bit brighter day and nice blue skies. Eat us up some interstate highway here. See what kind of fuel economy we're getting. I just went past it. So I'm down to 4.7. Even on this coast here, improving a little bit. But I'll take all the 80 mile an hour I can get. I've driven 944 miles. Almost made it up to 80. Have to slow down as soon as we do. Trailer's bouncing me around a bit, isn't it? This truck's made to haul some weight. I've been through these hills a lot, but man, it looks a lot different now. See the striations a lot better in the stone. Just gonna slow down here. I think the brightness down to like 50%. It's so bright. I don't want to lose the detail. Sun can wash everything out pretty quick.
Now keep left there. Keep left there.
I mentioned to get in my big screen Beyond 2E again. Surprised I'm doing this. I put out a video. I wanted to try recording in HDR, see how it comes out. Or switch it over. I know it'll work. We'll just have to see what kind of frame rates, if I can hold a good steady frame rate. That would be nice. Definitely making some time though. Played so long up in Montana, you don't make time in Montana. If you get on a highway, you gotta slow down to go around corners and stuff, going up and down mountains. About that, you're just going through towns constantly. You're out on the highway like this, you can eat up some ground. Doing a mile of ground in less than a minute. 60 mile an hour would be a mile a minute. We're going between 75, 80 for the most part. Bigger dip if we go through a town on the highway. Huge dip if we have to turn off into the town.
Keep left there.
Wow. Going past Rollins. I think we could possibly drive interstate clear into Kansas. Possibility. Over here, and traffic slows down. Oh, we're back up at 80. Getting a lot better fuel mileage than I thought I was going to get going these speeds. gotta watch I don't go over 80. That's a no-no for the hardcore simulation. They deduct quite a bit for going over 80. Might just keep it on 75 as a matter of fact, instead of switching it back and forth. Won't have to worry about it. Hey, just look how nice the hills, the fences aren't pixelated. Everything looks kind of much like it should. Curtis Street, wherever we're at. I have no clue. How long do we got before the next sleep? Almost 5 hours. 4.5. That'll be about 6:30? 4:30. Duh. Want to keep eating tickets for not sleeping, so I'll try to get a sleep area for that one. You hear the first yawn, you're right at 2 hours before you have to stop. Coming this way, I went through New Mexico and Arizona. A lot more color in the ground and the air, you know, everywhere. Really a beautiful drive. This is more bland, dried out. Typical winter. Variable speed, huh? 65, gotta slow down. Go into another state. Know what the problem is. Happy Jack Road, I'm not sure what state that's in. You know, give me a big yell out. Like a statue of Lincoln up there on the hill. Well, back 75. And we're going to lose the lane here. Cheyenne, Wyoming. I was thinking we're going to be in Wyoming. Fort Collins, Colorado up ahead. I don't know if we'll be staying in Wyoming or going through Colorado. I'm not sure. I'd say we're probably going to go through Colorado. No, we're missing that exit.
Now keep left there.
I might put a traffic mod on with this. I'll take a look when I look through the mods. I put what I had on here, this system already that I like. I didn't go look for new mods. I've got 79, 80 mods on here, so it's pretty loaded down right now. A lot of them are truck mods, trailer mods. That's a good 20 or 30 of them probably, or more. This is the Ruda truck. Really like it. W900 KW. Look how pretty blue the sky is. Now we're down to 3 hours travel time left. Oh, the sun was starting to come down already. That's only 1:20. Remember, 4:30 is when I have to be starting to sleep. What's that up on the hill there? Looks like a dinosaur or something, I can't tell. Blocked out by the roof of the cab. I may hook my others after I get it updated. I've got everything I need to build my computer now. The one behind me, I'm going to put it back to its original state, which is just put a 3080 Ti in it that I have. I'll probably sell that to my son. He was interested in it. The computer I have on here now is an MSI motherboard, 870E. The board I'm using for the new build is a ASUS 870E that I originally had in this computer, but I ended up blowing a capacitor in it by improperly putting a charge cable, USB charge cable, into a USB port. I thought it was just something off my rig. I got so many USB devices on here, it's ridiculous. That was a bad mistake. So I replaced that with that MSI. It was cheaper than buying another ASUS. I wasn't sure. I heard horror stories about the warranty, but I sent the ASUS in for warranty repair. They had it a couple weeks, sent it back repaired. Note what all they did. They changed the capacitor, a couple other items. Put it through pretty rigorous 50 boot cycles or something. Upgraded the BIOS. I'll do all that again. It's been a few months that I've had it here. I'll use that. I'll put the 9080 Ryzen 7 9800 X3D on it, or then 9080, I think, X3D. I'm not sure. The big boy right now. I have a 9950 X3D, but I didn't really need that. This one's just as fast, pretty much. Marginal differences in the two. The other one has a lot more cores and stuff. It'd be nice to use for more. I'm just using this one for gaming. That'd have been nice to put on the other one, but I'm gonna use the 7800. I'm gonna set this system with the 7800 X3D. I'm gonna put my 5080 RTX 5080 TUF OC in that. In the new system, I'm gonna put my RTX 5090 TUF ASUS OC in that. So this, and put that back on here. I'll take the M.2 drives off of that, put them on here on the new system. Swap the M.2 drives off the old system onto the MSI board. I'll have 3 complete computer systems. Last thing I got in was the memory, and it was really gone up. DD5 memory. I got 74 gigs of CL30, same I have on this system. I'll put that in the new system. And I hope they did fix the motherboard properly. I'll find out. If not, I'll just buy another motherboard, probably another MSI, a lot cheaper than the ASUS. And they're just as good. Seem to be. I think I spent $4.99 Micro Center for the ASUS I have. Spent like $240 for the MSI. They're both 870Es. The ASUS had more USB ports on it, which I really like. Of course, that's what got me in trouble. The USB-C port. Oh, there's sleep time, isn't it? Can I get off here? We'll go take care of this right now. I'll be back in the dark again.
Keep left, and then, you know it, continue straight on. Go straight on. That's right.
No dare.
Rerouting.
Haven't been up this far before on this road. Looks like I did a turnaround right here.
Make a U-turn.
We will after I go get some gas and some
New
sleep.
route. Look, I gotta get home to my pie. Please make a U-turn when possible.
Oh, come on. Why can't you go home to your
Never mind,
pie?
sugar. I'll find us a new route.
You're just talking on the mic to me.
Honey, where are you going? Make a U-turn. Let's find a new route.
We're not finding no new routes.
Rerouting.
We're going to get some fuel. We're going to go to sleep.
I gotta get home to my pie. Please make a U-turn when possible.
It's either a pies or a Maury, one of the two. Fuel's a little cheaper here. Still pretty high, but really went up. Surprised. It's been low 3s to high 2s. Not too long ago. Don't make it nighttime again. I could fix that. It'll only give us a few more hours of daylight. It gets dark pretty early. So there's no reason to. It's nice that you don't have to sleep 10 hours. You just drink coffee, but bad part is you can't bypass the night. If you get on a good cycle, I mean, if you have it set up on a good cycle, you can pretty much drive all the time in the daytime. I don't have that set up on this. It just was what it was. But trailers. I don't want them ripping around there hitting something. This way. There, I got it in sight. Oh, rain. Gotta love it. There's a big bark. Never heard of that. What kind of fuel station is this? Exxon? Chevron. I just went the wrong way, didn't I? Should be able to get out over this way, hopefully. Yeah, where's where I came in, I believe. That's where I got fuel. I think. No, sir. I don't know. What am I getting out of here? Oh, there's a road.
Finding a new route.
There we go, Granny.
Go straight on. That's right. Get ready to turn right. Turn right.
Back on the highway up here. Oh, a lightning storm again. I haven't seen too many of those lately.
Keep right. And then turn right. Turn right.
A little light show anyway for a while. What have I got up here? That's on the right hand side. Get on down the road. This is the last. We'll make our delivery on this trip. About 7 hours. Be daylight. What kind of fuel economy we're getting in there here? Oh, we're at 5. Maybe I'll make 5. That'd be nice. Whoa. Turn that the opposite way, it goes cycles through the screens. It's alright if that's what I want to do. Accidentally clicked the back one. Bypass that one. Oh, I'm trying to keep it on the road here. This is a pretty nice view. This is impressive in triple screens, I have to say. It's wrapped all around me. The triple screens actually go back a little further than I'm sitting. The distance I'm sitting from the monitor, I got about 188 degree field of view. Makes it very immersive. It's actually more immersive. VR. Gotta watch turning on that Jake brake. It's set pretty tight. Rain like this, it can start sliding. Guess that corner was feeling a little iffy. We have 6 hours to go on our trip now. You can see on the bottom right of the iPhone. Coffee down, start driving. A lot of traffic. The weather conditions here starting to slow down up here. See lots of red lights. Oh, that's just on the trailer up there. Thought I was looking further in the distance. Oh, that's nice. Rain stopping. Oh, that's cool. I've never seen that effect on that bridge before because I haven't been in HDR. My monitors were still set on HDR, but it was displaying SDR. Because the game didn't support HDR prior to this version. The JBX, PNG, and reshade on, and Snowy Moon. Nighttime like this would just be a gray. It wasn't black at all. The HDR is making it a lot more black looking. It's still not OLED black. It's much better than it was. It was almost like just wouldn't even look like night all the time. It was just a medium gray. It's a big improvement. Can't wait to see it on my OLED screens. Should be here shortly. It'll take me a little bit of time to configure everything. I'm going to reinstall Reshade for OpenXR. Make some configuration file changes. I'm going to be on the road in VR. Makes it so immersive. You're actually sitting in the cab. Now I'm looking at the cab through my screens. Sitting in the cab, I can see the floor. I can see everything just like you're sitting in the cab. You are. The steering wheel. I wish they had hands on the steering wheel. They don't have that. The wheel just sits there and turns. I have that so I can see what position my steering wheel's in. Especially when I'm using it to utilize for the shifts. We're getting off up here.
Keep right, and then exit right. Exit right. Keep right, and then turn right. Turn right.
Well, we got a good chance of making 5.
Go straight on. That's right.
Stars in my rearview mirror. Don't see any up in front of us. I mean, it can get dark on an LCD screen like this that I'm using. Nothing like OLED. But the thing is, it sort of washes out a lot of the low-level light details, like the switches on the right there, things like that. When I play Call of Duty on my OLED, I usually keep the brightness up a little higher than they recommend, just so I can see people hiding a little easier. I haven't played Call of Duty for a while. Played a little bit of Black Ops 7. Excuse me.
Go straight on. That's right.
Been a long trip. It's been a pleasure to have you along for the ride. You're still here. May not be anybody watching. Maybe I'm talking to myself. Maybe I'm not.
Go straight on. That's right.
Way station. About due for one. No. Another bypass. Galena, Kansas on the sign there. I didn't see what the other city was. It didn't look quick enough. Place Center. $75. Okay. 2.5 hours. We're about there.
Now keep left there.
It's almost 8 o'clock and the sun is just starting to rise. Hope I don't have to get off of Shalina. So I'm in this lane. Can't see. GameStop. Cool. I haven't shopped there in a long time. I kind of miss those days. Going to GameStop midnight, pick up Call of Duty or something. Wait in line with all the youngsters. Back when it was a thing, I ran a pretty decent size Call of Duty clan. End of days. Max, I had like 350 people. We do clan ops, clan wars, all that good stuff. We achieved diamond status in the clan wars. Had lots and lots of gold trophies. You used to get little trophies when they had clan ops. You would do. Those were actually more fun. Clan wars got pretty sweaty, to say the least, because it went on for like 5 days, 24/7. We're fortunate enough I had people on East Coast, West Coast, had some Europeans. They could play at different times, so we usually did pretty well. I was working full-time at the time before I retired.
Keep right, and then exit right. Exit right.
I'm kind of looking forward to this exit. Means we're probably getting closer to our drop-off point. Maybe not. Oh, these are stopped up here. Oh. I got real traffic drivers on. It's not traffic density, it's just real drivers. Realistic traffic drivers, something like that. They have a habit to do that. 75-mile-an-hour zone, they're stopped because they can't figure out how to get around each other.
Go straight on. That's right.
They definitely need some of that artificial intelligence injected into those things. You'll be at red lights and have cars stop at the stop line when the light's green. Stop line is a stop line, but at least in Ohio law, where I was a cop,
Go straight
traffic
on.
light controlled
That's
the
right.
intersection, not that. Traffic lights are out and the stop line's there. Everybody should stop, not just drive through the intersection. Cause wrecks. Treat it as a four-way stop, basically, because there's stop lines on each direction coming into the intersection.
Go straight on. That's right.
They're also there so
Keep
you know
right.
where you have to stop if there's a light. If the light's green, you don't have to stop. But they do in this game a lot.
Go straight on. That's right.
We'll go straight on, dear. Well, no more sleeping. We'll spend the rest of the time in daylight. 36 minutes for our stop. This thing parked. And call it a trip. It's
Go
been
straight
enjoyable.
on. That's
Like
right.
I said, it's like a new game almost. Graphics like they are. Just like that bridge at night. See things I hadn't seen before. Colors. Some of these colors just started popping, man. They didn't need to slow down that far. I think I'm gonna go to the right. I'll let Mr. Coca-Cola get around me here. Sounds good. I don't drink Coca-Cola usually, but I have some Pepsi Zeros over here in the fridge. I'm drinking coffee right now. Today's a good day to stay busy. I'm fasting today. And I need to lose weight, which is almost always.
At the roundabout, take the second exit.
Best way I found to do it is kind of intermittent fasting. I'll eat one day, not eat one day, and rotate that way.
Exit now.
The way I look at it, I'm eating half the calories even if I eat the same menu. So it's a lot easier way to diet. You're not really dieting.
Go straight on. That's right.
You don't reach a plateau like you do when you're dieting, where you'll just stop losing weight because your body adjusts to the calorie intake. When you're fasting, that don't happen. So it's always effective. Spend half as much on food. Well, that was a little bit of a glitch.
Go straight
there.
on. That's right.
Just coming into a very busy area, I guess.
Keep right, and then turn right. Turn right.
We will. Well, the colors are muted enough, I just really notice them usually. Looks like different cityscapes and everything.
Go straight on. That's right.
Excuse me.
Oh, get ready to turn left.
I'm not trying to make bunches of noises.
Turn left. Get ready to turn right.
Emporia City Limits.
Turn right.
There's our delivery point. Let's see where they want us to back this big boy in. Like a railway station. Well, that's a power plant. It's not a railway station. Duh. Don't want to back up into one of them transformers, that's for sure. Get up to where I can see it. I'll probably have to turn around or something to get into it. Don't want to get caught in somewhere. Let's take a look, see what we can see here. There it is. Okay, I can pull in the other way. I think I just need to back up here. Might be able to pull in it straight if I can get around there. Might be something over there blocking me. I doubt it, because I don't think I can park it in there otherwise. These places are pretty tight. That's why we make the big bucks. A lot of nice loads out of here. This is angled pretty nice. I think I can just... one of the easier parking jobs I've had. Need to pull up so my trailer clears it. You have to back into it a bit. We'll see. Might come right on around for me. Cool. Parking brake. Go and take a look at the unload. Here we are. Might shift my view when I start the unload process. We'll see. No. Excelente. Continue. Yeah, I told you I'd show you my mods real quick. Let's go take a look at that. Well, let's look at the options. In my graphics settings, I got 3 triple monitors, 2560, 1440, 164 hertz. Right now I've got the frame rate limit as I wanted to watch the frame rate. 300% scaling, could go up to 400, but 300 seems to be working pretty good. I'm getting decent frame rates. SMAA plus TAA, adaptive clarity at 170. High texture quality, 16x anisotropic filtering. Normal maps. That basically has to do with geometric detail to pavements, roads, other objects to improve their appearance. It does give you a moderate impact. Says 200% reflection scaling. High, ultra. Shadows on ultra. Far shadows are turned off. Interior shadows are turned off. They both have a pretty good impact on performance. Don't give you that much better look, I don't think. This is definitely off. That'll kill your performance. I did some testing. It was costing me like 25, 30 frames per second. Light visibility ranges. I have it on high, which is the highest setting. Traffic lights, secondary lights, depth of field I have on. That keeps things from popping in and out in the distance too much. Sun shafts I have turned off right now. Vegetation detail, I got all this. Weather quality high. Pedestrians I have on. I don't think there's anything else in there you need to see. Well, I have 128 mods active. So we're getting pretty good performance with that. I'll just scroll through them here and let you see them. There's the PNG. Oh, street lamps add-on. That's what giving the street lamps those shadows. I don't know what it looks like without it. I haven't not had it on there. That's for the new one. For the new graphics, or the new version 137. I got the physics mod. Here's my GDC logistics. I got realistic economy on this one, classic edition. What changes is your levels it puts you in. Payments and everything are pretty much the same on all three of them. So this one isn't running hardcore. The other one's running hardcore extreme. So I want to be a little easier on this one. It's not easier, it just gives you more checkpoints, more skill points, basically. So these are all, a lot of these have to do with all my trucks, not these two, dead ends and icons. Icons is what puts the lines on the road instead of having those pop-ups. No dead ends lets you, if you do drive off the map, you're okay. Satellite image for maps. This gives me the information in my GPS up on the screen. Most of these are just things. I got real companies and real signs, realistic mirror FOV, realistic vehicle lights mods. I should have realistic headlights as well. There it is. Let me move that up with the other one. They don't need to be necessarily. These are skin packs for trailers. I have a bunch of trailer mods. There's the realistic drivers, real Eaton Fuller transmissions, and I got something in between those. Skins. I'll move that up. Moved up to the other skin packs. These are all trailer mods, things to go with the trailers. Got a lot of different. Most of these were required for the convoy I was in. I didn't buy all those. I did buy all the ones for Ruta. Those aren't even used in there except for one of them, I think, in the convoy. So this is all trailers. That's engine sounds is from Ruta. Real logos. Here's the trailer packs for Ruta. Ruta Ram trailers. This is Pister 389, which I do have one of those on this profile. That's the custom 389 mega pack for the Pister 389. There's my Ruta Rams. I don't have any of those. I've used them in the past, but I haven't purchased any on this one yet. I do have a Freightliner Classic XL. I haven't made a cab over yet. I still want to do one of those. This is the Highway Killer that I'm using right now. I got Pete 389 glider. I kind of like that one better than the Pister one. I like the options on it better. I like the Pister ones I've done. They're really nice. That's what I'm using now. Because they don't have this in the Convoy, the Pete. They only have the one from Pister. These are just out of the store. They make just nice trucks to have around. Now, put a Sissel Magger pack at first because each of these have a Sissel Mega Pack compatibility, and each one is showed putting it prior to that one, and they all have them. So I couldn't put multiples in, so I just put one down below, so it's below all of them. It works fine. So there's my mods. Well, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, consider leaving a like. I didn't say those changes I made. We'll see you on the next episode. Bye.